from the business. One of them being you manage to get your first check. When you become a manager, you get your first check. You'll be able to look into that later. But again, you have also been using the products of New Life, and you have been able to gain the benefit of health, which is very important, especially during this time when the whole world is, in a very tight spot because of the COVID-19. Remember, as in your life, we have wonderful products which are very key to be able to help you to boost your immunity. And I believe as a manager, you have been able to interact with some of those products. And if not, you need to start interacting with those products. So I just want to thank you so much. My name is Paul Mwatu. I'm the Director of Sales for New Life East Africa, an opportunity which have been given by the company to be able to work with distributors so that we can be able to give them information, direct them, support them, and guide them on how to be able to build a business, sustainable business, which will be able to take care of them, and also a business which they can be able to inherit to their families. So my biggest joy is to see people coming into the business, changing their lives, and asking all the questions that you're asking today, which will be able to give you a couple of answers. So you're most welcome to this meeting today. And I'll just start quickly by, being a manager. Maybe you just joined and became a new manager. It is very important for you to be able to understand the story or the how our company, the company of Neolife, came to be. And that one we normally call it the company overview. The things that have been able to bring us to where we are today, the journey of Neolife, which you are part of now. So the company of Neolife was started back 1958. So we are talking about over 62 years since the company was started. And our founder is a gentleman you can see there, Jerry Brasfield, from the US, California. And the reason why Jerry decided to form the company of Neolife is because he had a bad experience when he was growing up. He had challenges with asthma and other, complications like allergies. And he was taken to different hospitals. He did not really achieve his health. So he had a troubled youth time until a point where the mother met somebody who introduced her to the good supplementation and also spoke to her about adding, good nutrition in good stuff in his nutrition. And when he became of age, 19 years old, he had an extraordinary dream, which started then. And he's remembered the kind of situation which he went through. And he said, I just want to form an organization which I can take across the world to be able to help people who are having similar challenges like I had. And so that is the time when the company was started, and we proud ourselves as a pioneer of cellular nutrition, which is where your life starts from. So we'll be able to interact with that word a lot, cellular nutrition. And we have milestone of achievements, things that we have been able to achieve. And the most important thing is that we have exciting stories all over the world of people who came like you. They started their journey with Neolife, and today their lives are completely different. So you're in a wonderful place where you'll be able to achieve a lot of personal growth and a lot of exciting things that you'll be able to share with us. But the question is, how have we been able to manage to be where we are today? Definitely, we have values, company values, which guides our business and everything we do. And these are some of the things that you, as a distributor, as a manager, you need to abide with. You need to carry yourself in a way that you fit in the values that I'm going to speak about. One of them is absolute integrity, meaning the things that we tell you, they're things that are true. We do not just want to, mismanage people, misrepresent people. The things that we tell you, they're absolute, they're things that are governed by absolute integrity. Number two, people are number one. And with this one, we mean you need to treat other people exactly the same way you'd wish to be treated. The other thing is product that work. The research behind the products will be able to continue to get information about the product. We have websites that can be able to help you. It's amazing research behind our product. We have the scientific advisory board who research and develop our products on, every other time, every step. We have what we call traceability, whereby we can be able to show you where we began and how we got to where we are right now. Then number four, it's an equal opportunity. We always say as long as you're over 18 years, you can be able to be part of this opportunity. And number five is long range vision, over 60 years in operation and helping people. That really speaks volume to everybody who is on this call today. But guess what? We believe as a company of New Life, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We understand the pain and the challenges that come with establishing a new business. So when you come to New Life, the company is already up and running. The foundation is there, and we have everything that it takes to help you to be able to continue to build your business. So when you come in, we just want you, then you partner with New Life and all these things that you can be able to see here. Logistics, that is something that's a worry that has already been taken away. Remember, there's a starter kit, which it is a system of you to be able to build the business. We have a system of distribution. There are a lot of literatures that will be able to help you to continue to get understanding of how the business works. There's ordering, there's an IT team, and the products are there already developed for you to be able to just use them and share them with other people. But most important, we recently brought up what we call a replicated website, because we have been able to understand one thing about the company of New Life. We conform to ways of doing business, and one of the ways of doing business right now, all the business have gone viral on internet, and we understand everybody has most people have access to internet. So right now, as a distributor, as a manager, you have your own website. Immediately you sign up somebody in the opportunity of New Life from whichever country you are signing them from. They are allocated a replicated website. This is a place where they can be able to monitor their business. The people who come into their business, it's a place where they can be able to get their reports. It's a place where they can be able to even order products at the comfort of their home. So if, as a manager, you do not have your replicated website, you don't know how to log in into your website, I just want to tell you, just go to your upline, your sponsor, the person who brought you to this business. They'll be able to position you to be able to understand how you can be able to interact with your website. And again, if your sponsor is not very well conversant with the things of internet, our offices from, if you're in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, we have dedicated staff members who will be able to help you to understand how you can be able to get into the website and understand most of the things that you need. And it's a click and share. There are so many things that you can be able to click and share with other people. So just find time, interact with the website. It's there for you to be able to help you so that you can continue to build your business. And most important, why did you become a distributor? And there are key things. We know you had a dream, but when you come in, because now you want to build your business, we tell you we just have three daily success habits, which are very important for you as a distributor to be able to succeed in this opportunity. That is why you hear we are talking about senior managers and directors and all the way to president team members. They have been able to do the three daily success habits, which has helped them to get to where they are today. One of the things is use the product. Remember, we all need some good nutrition. We need to supplement. We need to make sure, our health is where it's supposed to be. Don't be a New Life distributor who is going around talking about products that they have not used. Use the product so that you can be able to build your story. Number two, share the product and the opportunities. Very important. Talk to people about the product. That is where you start in terms of earnings in this company. When you share the product, you get retail profit. And then most important, look for like-minded business builders like you and share the opportunity with them. And now you start getting into the compensation plan, which we are about to see in a short while. And then you also get personal development. And I always tell distributors, personal development is the point at which when you help somebody else to become like you, when you develop somebody else, when you help somebody to be able to see what you have been able to see, to stand where you're standing, that is personal development. So those are just a few things which I felt it's good for us to be able to share tonight before I bring in our guest speakers for today, because as I told you, we have an exciting session today because we are joined by some of the people that we have been looking for to be able to share this opportunity with us. And this is for the benefit of every manager here. I just want to tell you that the company of New Life cares for you from wherever you are. We care for you and we want you to be able to continue to build your business. So right now, I just want to go all the way to South Africa and welcome our leader, our Vice President of Sales, East and West Africa, Andrew Johnston, to be able to share with us. Andrew, can you hear me?
Paul, my name's AJ, not Andrew. Come on.
Welcome, AJ.
There you go. So formal, Paul. Thank you so much, Paul. That was a great introduction. And I'm so happy to be on this call. It's so exciting to see managers in our business. You were a distributor and now you've built your business. You're now a manager and you're heading towards senior manager. And it's a nice promotion. You feel a little bit more comfortable about the business. You've interacted with the product. You've sponsored a few people. So you're really out of the blocks, out of the starting blocks, so to speak. And you're on a really exciting way up into the ranks of this business. And let me tell you, once you become a senior manager, then you really start seeing the business for its opportunities and the possibilities. And then when you hit director, let me tell you, the fun doesn't stop. You really start earning good money and you have a great team that's with you and you supporting. So my session today is about the compensation plan. And you know what? This business has a compensation plan that rewards for effort. It rewards for, all the aspects of this business: recruiting people, sponsoring people, selling a product, building PV, BV, all these things. So I'm going to go through the compensation plan with you. And I hope it becomes a little bit more clear for you, because there are a lot of things that you need to remember and know. But remember, every day, learn a little bit more. Every day, ask questions. Every day, if you're not sure about something, reach out to all of us. We're all available at any time for you. Reach out to your sponsor, reach out to your upline, to your PT, to your world team, people that are all there to support you. Paul, myself, we're all available. And my purpose in life is pretty simple. My purpose in life is to help people. What makes me the most exciting, or the biggest kick I get, is seeing people succeed, coming from ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and ordinary people starting to earn good money, create wealth, and change their lives and change other people's lives. So that's what gets me all excited. So let me just share a couple of things with you. I'm just going to go through a presentation that I have on the compensation plan, and I just want to share it with you. So let's get going. So Paul, can you see the slide?
Yes, AJ, I can see them clearly.
All right, fantastic. So the compensation plan is what you do and what you get. And it's quite simple. I'll go through it with you step by step, and hopefully I can cover. So let's talk about it, okay? So the business that we're in, we're not in retail manufacturing, we're not in direct marketing, we're not in direct selling, we're in network marketing. This is the business that we're into, network marketing. And we're certainly not a pyramid scheme. So I just want you to understand that we're a network marketing company. A network marketing company, basically you have a product, we have a service, we have a product, we have a system, we have a structure. We've been around for 63 years. We're going to go for another 63 years for sure. And we're a network marketing company. So that's important to understand. So yes, we are a network marketing company. And no, we're not a pyramid scheme. And I'm just going to touch on that. A pyramid scheme is a system where there's no product and there's no service. It's kind of like you just throw your money into this bottomless pit and you hope you get something back. So we are definitely not that. So how is the earning? The earning is pretty simple. There's profit that you can make from the product. There's sales volume bonus. And that is, when you do 100 PV, you're eligible to earn a sales volume bonus. As a manager, you would have earned at least 3% sales volume bonus. Then the big one is the leadership development bonus, LDB. let me tell you, that's where you want to be, because the company compensates you for developing other leaders. So if you're a director and developing more directors, you will get a leadership development bonus, which is a sizable part of your income. Then there's the what we call the network development bonus, and that is when you become a 4 Ruby or higher, that you get paid for developing your network. And if you put the two together, that's a big part of your income. And then there's obviously a lot of incentives that we have. And I'm sure that you'll be explained your incentives in more detail. So as a distributor, you sign up with your kit. And, once you're a distributor, you're always a distributor as long as you pay your annual renewal fees. Then you become a manager. And the manager part is exciting because, now you qualify for the sales volume bonus. You have enough, you still do 100 PV, and now you can start earning your bonus. In senior manager, you can accumulate 1,000 QPV with your 100 points. And then, you can start to earn anywhere up to, up until 20% sales volume bonus. But at 1,000 points, you'll earn 10%. And then you can move right up to 3,000 points, right up to, and remember, director earns 4,000 points. So 4,000 points is the top whack at 25. And then senior manager, you can up to 20, and you can really make a lot of money based on your performance. So as I said, as a director, you've got to earn 4,000 QPV. That's the qualifying points. Your sponsor or your upline will be, your direct leader will be able to explain the QPV system a little bit better for you. And all it means is that the more business you do, the more product you turn, the more product you move, the more people you sponsor and bring into your business, the more QPV you earn, the more gross group PV you earn. And then you got to focus on developing director legs. So as a manager, it gets exciting as you get ahead. And then, once you become a qualified director, then there's, and you achieve 3 consecutive months as a qualified director, you then be promoted to an emerald director. And that is, you get an emerald consistency bonus, and you then on the way up to becoming a world team member or a president's team member. So that's kind of like the progression in the company that you can go up to, so to speak. So moving along, we've just shared the ranks and titles with you. So the compensation plan, I just want to share it with you and explain to you what is it, the compensation plan for a manager and a senior manager, going the normal route and then going the fast track. So as a manager, you're going to do your 100 personal points, and then you get your 500 qualifying points, and you can earn 5% sales volume bonus. If you go the fast track route, you can earn 250 personal points and you earn 3% SVB. Senior manager, 1,000 points plus your 100 points, and then you earn 10% SVB. And if you go the fast track route to senior manager, you earn 500. You have to earn 500 personal points and you earn 5% SVB. So there's a fast way to become a senior manager, and that's by doing 500 personal points, and then you can earn your 5% SVB. So that's basically the difference between the two. Then you've heard about the sales volume bonus chart, and quite simply just explains the amount of QPV you must do per month and the amount of SVB percentage that you'll receive, which is your bonus. So starts at 250 and 3%, 500,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And you can go right from 3 right up to 25%. So that's how the system works. And I encourage you to read your literature that you got when you started with Near Life, just to make yourself familiar. If you're not sure, we're always there to help you with questions. So yeah, it's just a typical SVB sales volume chart that I like to use. I'm not going to go in a lot of detail because we do have a time constraint, but I'll just show you how payment is made. So So this is a situation where you're a qualified senior manager, you've done your 100 points, you've got 1,250 QPV, and then these are your downlines. This is the business that they have done. So you've got A, B, C, D, and E. And then it just shows you how you work out the percentage bonus that you're going to earn. So you would earn on SVB, on your QPV, you'd earn 10%. And then obviously you earn on your 100 PV as well, 10%. And then on your distributor E at 100 PV personal points, you'd earn 10%. And then on your downline D on 50 PV personal points, 10%. And then here's the different levels that you have. You have a senior manager, you have a manager and a distributor. And you can see that on distributor A, it's 5%. Distributor B is 3%. That's a manager. And distributor C, they don't qualify yet. So the SVB is still only 0%. So it's just a quick calculation. Your distributor C will earn 10%, and distributor B will earn 7%, and distributor A 5%. So that's a quick calculation. You can always talk to your leader or the person that is the leader in your team, your upline, and they can talk it through with you as well. So this is how we calculate the chart. It's just a very quick way of showing it to you. And I urge you to go and understand how SVB is calculated. It's very important that you understand exactly how your bonus is calculated and how much you can earn. That's important. I mean, we all want to earn as much as we can. So the path to the top is quite simple. You have Ruby, you start as part of the world team and president's team. You qualify as a Sapphire director, and then you move up the ranks, the Ruby ranks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the Diamond directors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and every single step of the way, you will get a bonus. You'll get a step-up bonus, and obviously you'll earn more as you go up the ranks. So those are the qualifications that you need. So how we calculate it is the group PV that you accumulate in a month and the amount of first level director legs that you have. So what we call your legs, your direct legs. So I won't go through the whole lot because it's quite a bit. But what's important is once you become World Team Sapphire Director, you'll have one director leg, 10,000 group PV. And so it moves up through the system. So it's an exciting way to go. And then, you know, as you sponsor more people and they sponsor more people and they sponsor more people, you will move up the system. What is key here is that you should try your utmost to sponsor at least 3 people every month. And those 3 people should sponsor 3 people every month. And those people, because this business is built on sponsoring, it's built on bringing people into the business, and everybody helps each other increase their volume, and everybody benefits through the system. It's all about duplication. It's about duplicating yourself, what you do, the people that you've brought into the business must do, and they must do, and so forth and so on. So, you know, you could get to, I've seen distributors in Africa get to a 1 Ruby business within a year or 14 months or so. It can happen. You work hard and you do what you're supposed to do, and you have good, and you have goals, and you're passionate about what you want to do. Believe me, you can build a good business. So leadership development bonus, I won't go into too much detail here, but as you develop more people, you earn more leadership development bonus. So it pays handsomely for you when you become a director to develop more directors. And when you become a PT at 4 Ruby, you then earn network development bonus. So there's a lot of incentives that are involved. There's incentives at all levels. There's consistency bonuses. And as you move up through the system, you get rewarded for developing emerald directors, etc. So that's the one part of it. And I just want to just have a look at another presentation that I have that will just help you understand some of the terminology that we use, and I hope it will be beneficial for you. So, Paul, can you see the slide?
Not yet, not yet.
Can you see it?
Not yet. It has not come up.
It's not come up. Okay, let's try again. Sometimes technology challenges us. That's okay. I don't mind being challenged by technology. Right, so let's go from the beginning. Can you see that, Paul?
Yes, I can see that.
So the compensation plan, I'll just go through some of the terms. PV, which is the point value. It's designed, it's equal across the world, and it's adjusted according to the price, and it's applicable to your bonus qualification. Then there's the personal points. That's the points that you must earn to at least qualify your 100 personal points, and you need that every month. Minimum, that's the minimum every month. Then you've got qualifying points, which we spoke about now. This is a combined figure, so it's your personal PV, and all the people that you've sponsored, that's their PV as well. That determines your QPV. Then you have some important terms. There's bonus volume. We showed you the bonus volume chart. It's important that you understand this, because you can then be able to explain it to other people as well. So some terms that you need to understand and learn. It's like any business, doesn't matter what business you go into, whether it's a corporate business or any kind of network marketing, everybody has their terms, and it's important that we all understand it. Your suggested retail price on your price list. Then there's a distributor price. Make sure you understand your price list. Go to your price list and understand what products cost, what you can sell for. That's important. And then, you know, as a manager, you have a whole bunch of benefits. You can now earn sales volume bonus. You receive your PIN, and you know, you attend special meetings like this with Paul and myself and guest speakers. And you know, it's a fun event, hopefully, and that you can learn quite a bit. And then, you know, you can then advance. I spoke about the fast track to manager, doing 250 personal points in any month, and that will get you to manager very quickly. And the same applies. Advance your distributor title to senior manager. All you have to do is do your 500 personal points, and that will fast track you, or your 1,000 QPV is the normal way to go. There's the 500 points personal that you need to do, and that will fast track you to senior manager. And then obviously director is the way to go. You can, once you've accumulated 4,000 points, you earn the maximum 25%. Can you imagine? And then you earn big time, because then you are the top whack of the sales volume, which is 25%. You get your director PIN. Then you start earning leadership development bonus. So once you become a director, you really start earning the big amounts in this business. And then you participate in director training, and then you can qualify to become an Emerald Director. And once you become an Emerald Director, then you can also possibly qualify for leadership school. So there's a lot of things to look forward to. There's the fast track to director. You know, so your sponsor your upline will explain that to you in more detail. And there's a director consistency bonus as well. So I urge you, if you're a manager, start setting your sights on director already. Start looking at that as the big opportunity for you. And you will get there with all the support that we will give you. Make sure that you attend all the company events. Make sure that you attend your team training and any training that your world team or your president team member provides for you. So that's from me, AJ. It's been a quick session, and I've just tried to highlight the main things in the compensation plan. Remember, the compensation plan is there for you to earn as much as you can. Then we have incentives that come on top that even reward you more for hard work and effort. So to all the managers here, I challenge you to become senior managers in the months to come. And then I challenge you to become directors, certainly in the next couple of months. Anything's possible. I've seen people start in this business and become Emerald Directors within 5 or 6 months. I've seen Sapphire directors within 9 months. I've seen one Ruby directors within a year. So anything is possible. Focus on your sponsoring. The more you sponsor, the more people you bring into the business, the bigger your opportunity is of growing your business, increasing your volume. Sponsoring is key. Sponsoring is what is the magic ingredient in our business. So from me, AJ, all the best for May. I hope you have a fantastic May. And we're really looking forward to June, but let's make sure that we stick to the basics. We do the basics well. And I wish everyone success. And to all the managers, good luck. Take care. See you very soon. God bless from me, AJ. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you so much, AJ, for taking us through such a wonderful session, which has been able to enlighten our managers on what they are supposed to do. And the bigger picture about what is waiting for them as far as the compensation plan is concerned, which is, we normally say our compensation plus plan is the biggest incentive that the company of New Life can be able to give you. So I challenge every manager on the call, take time, go through that book, try to understand it, internalize it, and start putting some of those things into practice. And I can tell you for sure, in the next few months, will be a senior manager, a director, as AJ has been able to tell us. So everything is possible. Anything is possible when you want to succeed. So right about this time, I just want to bring our other speaker, a very special lady. I was in the business for some time now. She has been able to really achieve great things from this opportunity. And because she's here, she's the right person to be able to share with us. I just want to go all the way to Uganda and bring our president team member, Janet Bugembe. Janet, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Paul. I can hear you.
Wow, I can hear you. I can see you. Please take it away.
Great. Thank you very much, Paul. Good evening to all our friends across the whole of East Africa. And to AJ, thank you so much for your sharing. I'm very, very excited just to share with you my humble experience of what this opportunity has done for me and how I've made a positive difference in my life, courtesy of the Neo Life opportunity. My name is Janet Navuga Bugembe, and I started this business 16 years ago. At the time that I started, I was 19 years of age, and I was looking for something to do, something where I could be in position to earn an extra income as a student to take care of my personal needs. What I did not know was the Neo Life opportunity that I was going to take up was actually going to change my life. So in my first month of business, I followed through the basics, just like AJ has shared. And guess what? At the end of the month, I became a manager. And I would like to congratulate all the managers on the call tonight, because this is proof that you have made your first step. You have just started on your journey to take you to greater heights. So for me, as a manager, then I could become a director, I could become a president's team member. I remember I received my first commission. It was about $10 at that time, which is approximately 24,000 Ugandan shillings. And for me, what excited me most at the time was the fact that it came in form of a check. And that is where my journey started. And today, I would just like to share with you one of the things that many people ask me today. What did I do different? Why is it that when I started off, my business took off? And 4 months later, I was able to become a director. And today, I would just like to share with you one of the basics. And if you take notes and you are serious about your business, you are going to pick one or two things that can be able to help you take you to director so that you can make your next step. Kindly allow me to share my screen right now, then we can be in position to start off our presentation. Okay. 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 Today we are going to talk about sponsoring and why do we have to sponsor how to sponsor, what is a name list, and what is inviting. And today I'm just going to share with you some of the things that I personally have realized many of the distributors, they need to know. Now, the 16 years experience I've had in this business has taught me that there are three categories of distributors. We have one of the categories, these are called posers. You know, they make a mental list of three. When you sit down with a new distributor and you tell them, you know what, write down the names of people that you know, they never actually write them down. They put them in their heads and they know, you know what, I'm going to look for my pastor because he has so many people. I'm going to look for this person. I'm going to look for this person. So their whole future is based on the response of those few people. And if those few people don't get started in the business, they get quite discouraged. Then we also have another category of distributors who are called amateurs. These people make a list and they go out with a lot of excitement, but they never develop the skill and never begin to prospect. Their biggest fear is, you know, I fear I don't have any, I don't know how to talk to people. And then it never occurs to them that they need to find quality people to prospect, and they need to develop this as a skill. The third category of distributors that I have noticed are the ones that we call professionals. They always approach finding people to talk to as one of the core skills. And they know that it is going to be part of their job to find new people every single day. And they know that this is not going to come by luck. And most importantly, one of the things that they know how to do very, very well is to come up with a name list. And that is why today I want to take you through why it's important to have a name list and how you can be in position to use it to build your business. But before we go into that, I want you to remember that sponsoring is a process. If you're going to sponsor, you need to start off by developing a name list. A name list is simply a list. Then after that, you have to invite them for a one-on-one so that you can be in position to take them through this opportunity that you have for them. Then after that, you have to invite them to come and have a look at a bigger picture. And this is the presentation, okay? For example, here in Uganda, this Sunday, we are having a big presentation at Imperial Royal Hotel. Then after the presentation, you need to make sure that you follow up and close up your guests. So we need to remember that sponsoring is a process and it begins with a name list. So if you do not have a name list, you cannot start the sponsoring process. So what is this name list? This name list is a list of names basically, and it should be very comprehensive. Everybody you can think about. It doesn't matter whether you think they will do the business or not, put them on your name list. If they are negative, if you think they are negative, put them on your name list. If you hate them, you love them, put them on your name list. If they're your best friend, you went with them to high school, primary school, university, put them on your name list. If they've said, I'll never be involved in that kind of business, put them on your name list. If they are 98 years of age, 18 years of age, put them on your name list. Now, as you're listing these people that you know in your life, number one, do not prejudge, okay? You are not God to decide whether this person will do the business or not. I remember there is a young lady I invited when I was a senior manager in the business. This is a lady whose mother was actually a distributor. And we had a big event, and the mother did not bother to invite them for the meeting. And guess what? They both left home coming for the same event, but they were not aware that they were coming for the same event. I invited the daughter, and the mother, who was a senior manager at that time, also showed up. So they met there. So that is why we are saying that do not prejudge. Write down the members of your family. If you don't write down the members of your family, guess what? They will be on someone else's name list. Write the list that you already have. There are some names that you have in your phone book. You have contacts of emails. you have invitation lists. Some of us, when we were getting married, we invited quite a number of people. So pull out all those names, because it is time to start our sponsoring journey. Nowadays, we are going global with the social media. You know, there are so many people that we meet on Messenger, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. All those people can join your name list. Your service providers, people you have sold to, your police guy, your border guy. Border is a motorbike. Then your doctor, your accountant, the bank teller, the M-Pesa, the person who helps you do your mobile money. Add them to your name list. Go to your places of work. Write down the people in your name list, the church, the mosque, you know, your neighbors. Add everybody to your name list. Then you can also think, who lives in a different country? Who lives in Kenya that I know? Put them on your who is that person that I'm your name list. Look for every opportunity to build this name list, because it is going to be the foundation of your business. Every organization that you have been involved in, I know some of us on the call are in organizations like Rotary. We meet people there. We serve on different boards. We are, you know, Sunday school teachers. We do all kinds of things. So every organization that you're attached to, put the people that you meet there on your name list. Think about your friends. Who do they know? Add them to your name list. Think about all the relationships in your life. Add them to your name list. All these connections will become apparent as you make, you know, your list more and more comprehensive. Think about everything and everyone, because if you do this right the first time, it is going to be very, very easy for you, because the next step is how to contact. So at any given point in time, you must have a minimum of 100 names on your name list. And one of the things that is going to help you build a very successful business is working to see that every single day you add a name to your name list. This simply means make a new friend. Talk to every person you meet, get their contact, and in a creative way, stay in touch. You know, please understand, do not assault people, you know, with your pitch. Okay, some people in your life have made the mistake over and over again. You know, they go straight up and tell them that, you know what, I'm a part of this near life opportunity. That is good, but it is more important to develop the relationship with this particular individual before you can engage them in telling them what you do. Now, I'd just like to talk about something very brief about contacting people and developing your name list. There are two things that we need to look at: hunting and fishing. Now, when we are sponsoring people into our business, we need to learn the technique of fishing. When we are getting customers to buy our products, we can learn the technique of hunting. Fishing simply means you become attractive, you put your rod, and then the fish come to you. When it is hunting, you put in effort and you chase the animal, and you have to make sure that you get Sorry about that. I hope my presentation is okay. Sorry about that. Can you hear me, Paul?
Yes, I can hear you, Janet.
Okay, somehow my laptop has blacked out. So, but we can continue. So I was talking about fishing and hunting. Very, very important. In the kind of business that we do, we are in a business of fishing, okay? So it is very important to be attractive. You have to look at your image. You have to look at the way that you carry yourself, the way that you talk to people, the way that you build the relationship, because you need to make sure that people always come to you. Be attractive. And of course, when you're beginning your presentation, you have to use the formula which many of us know on the call, called form. Sometimes you can start off by asking them, how is your family? So how are you doing? I love having these conversations with prospects, especially when I go to places like weddings, and places where we meet people at church, and that is the time I know that I have to use this opportunity to pitch to this new person that I'm prospecting. O stands for occupation. Is more than willing to share with you that, what, for the last 19 years, view what I do. I sell very high quality cleaning products that can save you 60% of your time, effort, and money on regular cleaning at home. And I also offer an opportunity to people to earn some residual income as they work on a full-time job, just like yours. So many times people ask me, so how do you do it? So that is when I ask them, so do you have 20 minutes of your time? I would not mind having, scheduling an appointment, and I take you through what it is that I do. So the way you approach people and the way you talk to them matters how they are going to come on board and share with you. You share with them the opportunity that you have. So very, very importantly, we have learned that you need to build your name list. Make sure that you are adding a name to your name list every single day. Then thirdly, whenever you meet people, always make sure that you are pleasant, you are fishing, you are, your image is good, because people love to associate with success. And as all that is happening, you need to learn how to contact people. So when you give them a call, you need to share with them and tell them that, what, I enjoyed talking to you the last time that we had this conversation. Do you mind if we had a cup of coffee? And I take you through what we do. You never know, it could be something that could be of use to you and could also help your family and your friends. So the way you approach is very, very important. Now, for me, how I do it, I always flow with the conversation. I could meet somebody who is very passionate about agriculture. So in that sense, what I do is I make sure that I front the agriculture. I tell them that, what, one of my goals is to help 50,000 farmers improve on, food security annually. And how we do it is we travel all around the country, teaching people how they can be able to improve on their yields, but also give the farmers an opportunity to make residual income. If it is a corporate person, I also use another approach. So we need to have the spirit of discernment. We need to have wisdom to know how to approach all the people that we meet. Now, after doing your one-on-one and getting the person interested in the business, what you need to do is give them an opportunity to come and have a look at a bigger picture. Let them come and be exposed. Let them come and see other people who are making things happen. Let them come and listen to different stories of different individuals. Personally, I don't believe in inviting somebody for something that they've never heard of, they don't even know, and they're at the gate and they are negative and they're asking, why did you invite me? I always go through the process of name list, and then I contact these people, I invite them. Now, what happens is when they come for the event, this is just to put the icing on the cake. So these events are just the icing, and they just help me to seal the deal. So I thought I would share with you some of those few things that I have done to develop my name list. I've been doing this for the last 16 years. And as a result of building my name list and contacting people on a daily basis, what happened was I managed to make it to director in 4 months, okay? And at that time, I was 19 years old, and I had just joined the university in Makerere to do a bachelor's degree in banking and finance. I continued doing this business part-time, starting with the people that I knew around me. When I was at the university, there were so many students coming from all walks of life, all parts of Uganda, all parts of Africa.
So it became a habit that every single day I had an opportunity to share, with as many students as I could. And I would build my name list day and day. And before I knew it, my business had gone to Eastern Uganda, Northern Uganda, Western Uganda. It even crossed the borders all through to Congo, all through to Tanzania, all through to Southern Sudan, to Rwanda, because I used to meet people and I would share with them this opportunity. And as a result, 1.5 years down the road, having done this business for 1.5 years, my business had grown up to world team level. I was 20 years of age, and at that time, I was earning an extra income of about 1.8 million Ugandan shillings, which at the time was about maybe $700, $800 every month. Now, this is very special because it is very uncommon that a 20-year-old earns almost the same amount of money that their lecturers in the university are being paid. Thanks to the Neo Life opportunity, I continued doing this business part-time while studying at the university in Makerere. By the time I finished my 3-year course, I had built a business that was giving me an income if I were to go and work in the bank, because I studied banking and finance. I would have to work for close to about 7, 8, 9 months to make the money I was making in 1 month. So one of the best days of my life was the 21st of January, 2009. That is the day I graduated from Makerere University with a bachelor's degree in banking and finance. And I also made a sharp decision on that day to retire on my graduation day. So today I'm proud to say that I'm a retired banker who has never been employed, thanks to the Neo Life opportunity. And after that, what happened is I decided to take on this business full force. So I've done this business full-time for 13 years, part-time for 3 years, making it a total of 16 years. So what is it that I have benefited from this opportunity? The first thing that I've benefited from this opportunity is financial freedom. Financial freedom is simply making more money than you can spend. And I believe that every one of us on this school would love to be in that place where money is not one of your biggest challenges. So thankful to God for the Neo Life opportunity, because it has given me a chance to do that. Then the second thing that I've benefited from this opportunity is knowledge. Knowledge is potential power. And if all the knowledge that is shared to all the managers, the senior managers, it doesn't matter what level you are at in the business, you are going to make it if you put that knowledge into practice. So very, very importantly, I've acquired a lot of knowledge in health, in sales and marketing, in working in teams, in all the kinds of skills that you can think about, thanks to the Neo Life opportunity. The third thing that I've been able to benefit from this opportunity is good health for my family and friends. And I'm grateful to God and also the customers that have been able to give the wonderful products. They have been helped, and of course they get back to me with one of my greatest benefits in this opportunity is personal development. At the time that I started this business, I could not even talk to a crowd of people. But today I've had opportunities to share my story on international platforms, including the African Union, the World Export Development Forum, sharing my Neo Life story. And out of that, I've had business go to places like Zambia, places, different parts of the world, because people are impressed that you can actually start a part-time business as a student and develop a very, very big business. But above all, most importantly, one of the things that I've always loved to do in my life is to travel. Unfortunately, my computer has blacked out. I wanted to share with you places that we have been to, courtesy of the Neo Life opportunity. Last week, I was applying for a new passport, and this passport actually happens to be my third passport. And out of curiosity, at the end of last year, I sat and looked through the 16 years that I have been part of this opportunity. And guess what? I realized that in the month of June, I am going to take my 64th trip to Dubai out of this opportunity. And wow, that is when it occurred to me that dreams actually come true. We have been to places. We have been to Hawaii, Dubai, San Francisco in America. We have been to Durban, Hong Kong. We've been to Dubai. We have been to places. And I'm sure the next time I'm given an opportunity to share with the managers, I will have all the photos and everything ready for you just to have a walk through the NEO lifestyle that you can achieve out of this opportunity. So for all the managers who are on this call today, remember one thing: if you forget everything that we've talked about, build your name list. Because your name list is what is going to take your business to another level. So thank you so much for hosting me tonight, Paul. I'm very, very privileged and honored to be sharing. I'm very honored and privileged to share my story for all the managers in East and Central Africa. And I'm sure that they have been able to learn how to build their name list today. So thank you very much. God bless you and good night.
Thank you so much, Janet, for such an amazing presentation, despite the slight challenge with the connection. You know, your story just cuts across many people who are on this call today. It has given people direction and hope on what they are supposed to do to be able to build their business. And starting as a young person, I think that is just an amazing story to listen to. And it gives a lot of hope to our managers on the call and the things that they are supposed to do to be able to build a business like what you have been able to build. Anybody on the call, they would love to experience the lifestyle, the success, everything you have been able to achieve through this opportunity. So I just want to thank you so much for finding time, accepting our invitation. And I believe everybody on the call, they've been able to benefit in one way or the other. So we are coming to the end of our session. Again, thank you so much, AJ, for being with us today. So you are all the managers on the call. We are here to support you. Your uplines are here to support you. The company representatives are here to support you from whichever country you are in. And we just want to see you, grow your business and take it to the place where you want to be. As we close, just what Janet has been able to share with you, sponsoring is the main thing which will be able to help you to build a successful business. We are coming to the end of the month of May. You need to do a few things, one of them being sponsoring. But secondly, just look at where you can be able to take your next step. And also most important, regardless your level, just make sure you qualify at your current level. Where you are right now, just make sure you qualify at title. That is very important. And if it is possible, make sure you take your next step. So I just want to thank each and every one of you on the call today for finding time to come and be with us. I just want to wish you all the best in the month of May. And as you continue your journey with New Life, I wish you all the best. So from me, AJ and Janet, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. Have a good night and be blessed. Thank you so much and goodbye.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you so much, Janet. Good night.